Alright, stream died. Is it back? Are we back, or is it still fucking up? I should be live, but my Twitch doesn't say I'm live. Is anyone here? I don't fucking know. Oh my god. I'm back. Okay, good. Yeah, see, Twitch doesn't tell me when it dies. I just kind of have to infer when it happens. Because, the timer on my, phone stops. It doesn't just be like, oh, I disconnected, or anything of that sort. It's just like, hey, your thing fucking crashed, and we didn't tell you for like 6 minutes. So, yeah. Doing dungeon shit, basically. YouTube's gonna be so confused, I'm gonna have to merge these videos. God damn it. Anyway, didn't miss too much. I picked up a red orb, and that's, basically the gist of it. Okay, got treasure in there. That's right, we're crashing this castle. Just like that famous Xbox 360 game. Hey, those are... This isn't good. We found children. They're gonna get eaten. Julian! Go away, you monsters! The great knight Julian will never forgive you if you hurt Carno. Goddess, please help us. Stand back. No, they asked for a goddess, not for a Laura. Laura? Thank goodness you're both safe. We're okay. More fiends, and they don't seem pleased that we've robbed them of their quarry. We can do this. Just don't let them near the children. Blow them away, Lammy.
We'll have to fight our way through.
Go.
Please, nothing in this castle has given me any challenge so far.
Second form, Gale.
Okay.
This shit ain't any different.
Dance, flames. Astro flare.
Astro Flare isn't a very good craft. I mean, it's one of the later ones you get. It's
You
not
still
very
have
good.
a lot of training to do.
So Laura isn't a goddess? Not yet. She needs to be transported to Ys, and then she'll become one, because every blue-haired girl in that game is a goddess. Alright. Looks like we took care of them. You're not hurt, are you? No, we're okay. That was so cool. You guys are all so strong. Just like the Eisenritter from the old stories. Considering their predicament, they don't seem to be any worse for wear. Well, as long as they're both unharmed. Actually, I think both of you have something to say. Huh? Oh, right. Thanks for saving us. That's not what I meant. You stole a boat and entered property that is off limits to you without telling anyone where you were going. What do you think would have happened if we hadn't come looking for you? Who would have saved you? Do you have any idea how worried your parents and everyone else in town are about you? Laura? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If you realize what you did wrong, I have nothing further to say on the matter. I think she does get Astro Flare in the later games. It's something different, but it actually has a decent confused chance on it, so it's a bit more useful. Although using crafts with Emma is generally not what you want to be doing. Oh. I admire your bravery stepping forward to defend Carno like you did. But you're still young and inexperienced, like I am. It's one thing to aspire to the qualities of a knight, but no good will come of rushing to that goal. Right. I'm sorry. Thank you for coming for us, everyone. Don't worry about it. Try to be a little less reckless in the future, would you? Eustace, are you actually embarrassed you got thanked by a kid? Hush, you impudent brat. Well, we found them and they're safe. That's a huge relief. Now all that's left is finding a way out of this castle. Come to think of it, we couldn't even enter this room until we disabled the barrier. So how did the two of you get inside? When we first came in here, everything was normal. We were on our way to the top floor. But as soon as we came in here, suddenly there was this pale haze everywhere. Then these strange circles appeared on the door and we couldn't open it anymore. We didn't know what to do. So you ended up locked in. There doesn't seem to be any other access to this room either. It seems as though if we want to leave, we'll have to deal with whatever's causing all of this. Surely there must be some way to disable that barrier on the front door. Hold on a moment. Emma? I can sense something coming from the top floor of this castle. A mysterious energy flowing out from there like a wellspring. What? You can sense something like that? Well, more or less, yes. That's about the only clue we have to go on right now, so we might as well go up and take a look around. Maybe it's me, but it almost feels like she's starting to become more forthcoming with her insights. But what about the children? We can't just leave them here. Better just take them with us then. There is enough of us that we'll be able to keep them safe. No telling what kind of danger we'll run into, but it makes sense to bring them along so we can keep an eye on them. What did the two of you think? Would you prefer to stay with us? Of course! I feel way safer with you guys. Very well then. Fine, fine. I suppose we'll take responsibility for your safety then. Alright, let's head for the top floor then. Let's have ourselves a look at that source of the mysterious energy Emma was talking about. Let's be on our way then.
There seems to be a treasure chest here.
That's actually a pretty good one if I remember correctly. The Rakshasa was strength plus 30 and speed down. Yeah, that's why do I have dark matter on Laura? I don't know. But more power. Unlimited power.
This looks like...
We've reached.
Now's our chance. Let's get him. Go!
Shouldn't have had your nice family talk in front of these evil alien monsters.
My turn.
Here, let me go down. There. Yeah, the stream kind of died on me for a second.
Off guard.
Thing is, like,
Leave it to me.
chat won't even show up and say, like, oh, hey, your stream died.
Time is
No,
precious.
it's just kind
We
of
should hurry.
just dies suddenly and there's nothing I can
Just
do about
getting
it.
started.
It's not like OBS lets me know that it's down and not working. I just kind of have to infer that it's not working. Because it's like, oh, chat hasn't been talking to me for a couple of minutes. And it's like, oh yeah, your thing is fucking busted. Good luck with that. I haven't got all the treasure shit in this area yet. Let me just, I'm pretty sure that's where the boss fight is, so I want to go and grab the chest that I missed somehow. Not sure how it happened, but I missed that one on the other side of the corridor there. hopefully the monsters will be kind enough to get the fuck out of my way. Because I don't want to fight them. Do 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 do. Right, I went up here instead of going to the freaking entrance hall.
We have nothing to fear.
Go!
But fear itself.
The second form, Gale!
It's my turn. Yeah.
My turn.
This game wants 0 arts Laura, we're getting 0 arts Laura.
Evil will fall before my blade.
Ugh, I know, right? It's a good thing I'm not gonna spoil CS4 for you.
Is that a treasure chest?
Yeah, I forgot to grab this one. And it's a very important one
we
too,
have nothing to fear.
because it has master ports inside.
The second form, Gale!
It's my turn.
I'm definitely more partial to
Leading
Ethereal
blade.
Edge.
Go. Now. I need everyone's help.
Right, leave it to me!
Understood.
Here.
There!
Thank you, everyone.
I'll take a free level for that. And yeah, we get the Cat's Master Quartz. It's kind of like your time magic-oriented quartz. It's got balanced stats all around. High speed, so it's pretty nice. Actually, speed's not that high. Never mind. I was thinking it was like high speed, but it's kind of medium. Medium, when it comes down to it. Yeah, kind of just medium all-around quartz, but the absorb magic attacks is not very useful in this first game. It gets a little better with CS2, but still, it's more of a gimmick quartz than
Enemy sighted!
one
Take
you
him
want to
out.
build strategies around.
My turn! The second form, Gale! Go!
An opening. Right. Shatter. Now.
Got it!
Fall.
All right. There! We're open!
I'll help. That was easy.
Thanks to you, at least.
I did it!
Not bad.
Okay. Right, I have to run all the way back.
Huh?
Keep singing along to this stupid thing. I can't help it. I really, really like this area. What can I say?
We have the advantage.
Go! The second form, Gale!
Leave it to me.
Huh! Take this! We're open!
I'll help.
This is it!
Right. Ah! Yeah.
God damn it, Laura.
It's my turn. Yeah.
turn.
Okay, here. We should be safe now.
Okay.
Huh! Hey! Ta! Ta!
I already have max slots. Why do I keep checking that? Yeah, I'll give guys a bit more, evade. I already have Petrify Prevention on her, why did I? Whatever. You, Milliam? Why don't you tell us how you really feel, killer?
What is that? It looks like the orbs we've come across before. But it's far larger. I have an uneasy feeling about it.
There's a cold, pale light flickering inside of it.
Man, it's huge.
Oh, the kids got actual voices. I didn't realize that happened.
It's kind of pretty.
I definitely sense some kind of power coming from it. Is this the source of the energy you were sensing earlier, Emma?
No, she's like low tier. Maybe. She's better than Laura, though. So what does that make Laura?
There's no doubt about it. I suspect this orb is the cause of all the strange things going on in this castle. If we can destroy it, I'm betting everything will return to normal. All right, just leave it to me! What?
Lammy, smash it!
Hold on, Milliam.
It's not gonna work.
Sweat it. Lammy's busted up tougher looking stuff than this.
God damn it.
Let's smash this orb and get out of this creepy castle already!
You idiot, we have no idea what it might do.
Go, go, Lemmy!
0 for 2.
Milliam!
What did I just say?
Milliam 0, magical bullshit 2.
Are you alright?
I forgot about those stupid barriers.
But kill her, she's a foldable.
I guess it makes sense that it would be protected by one of those barriers.
Wait, something's wrong.
Oh no,
Whoa!
we pissed her off. We pissed it off.
What's happening to it? I feel an incredible torrent of energy pouring out of it. Everyone get back!
So say hello to the Chapter 5 boss. Or one of them, anyway. That's right. Went to the Bone Zone. It's Nosferatu.
What is that?
A bone-faced fiend? A Nosferatu? How could it manifest something like that in the real world?
It's on a completely different level than the foes we've encountered so far.
Time to go fake vampire slaying.
Julian, Carno, get behind us.
Further.
There's no way we can afford to lose. Not here. Let's give it everything we've got.
Right.
Watch out. This is a tough one. Go!
I love this boss theme so much.
All right. let's do this!
Gotcha.
Leave it to me!
Yeah. Oh, Moon, shield us from harm. Crescent Shell. Here I go. Come on, Lammy. Gigantic Racer!
All right. My turn. All right, let's do this.
Yeah,
Leave it to me.
gotcha. It's my turn.
Actually, what is he weak to? Earth, actually. Earth and space. Okay. Earth, space, Mirage being the third. Cool.
Arcus, activate.
Leave it to me.
They're open.
I'll help.
Go. Ta!
Yeah. Yes, sir.
My turn. Ta!
Damn delay resistant bullshit. Lame.
My turn.
They're all so fucking far away. That's not fair. That's not fair at all.
Ta!
Here I go. Get him.
Oh, come on. I'm just gonna clear them. Because they piss me off.
Go.
Doo-doo.
Thank you very much. Okay.
Ah, damn it.
Oh, Moon,
Here we go. All right.
Here I go.
There we go.
You're mine.
Leave it to me.
Gotta love the guys' counterattacks.
Here we go. All right.
My turn. There. Yeah.
Here we go.
Okay, I need to stop fucking around.
Thank you very much. It's my turn. Here.
Damn it, that was supposed to give me 200.
Rise, great towers!
Here I go! Get him!
Go! Ha! Now's our chance! Billion!
Aye, aye, Captain!
Ha!
There we go. Yeah, this boss is kind of a dick. I mean, partly my fault for not having the right prevention on Emma's, but, like,
You bad guys better watch out!
I sure would.
you know, we kicked ass. See, seriously, look at that. 9,999 experience for everyone. Kind of makes me wish I could, like, exceed that cap, but I feel like they'd break the game too much if they let you do that. Yeah, against fights with a bunch of ads, like this guy and the spider boss in Chapter 3, you can easily hit 9,999 experience in the fight.
Great!
Making progress.
I'm awesome!
So it's good for a leveler,
Just
too.
getting started.
A matter of course.
I've only just begun.
And there we go. Damn, Emma really be the best girl here right now?
Did we win?
I mean, yeah, Emma kicks ass.
What a terrifying opponent.
So that was...
Careful. Something still feels wrong.
What?
Oh yeah, surprise, there's more.
Watch out!
Ugh.
And this bullshit.
Damn it!
How could I have been so careless? I had no idea it had this much power left.
Laura! Are you okay? This is bad! Even Lammy can't move!
Looks like I've got no choice.
Looks like I've got no choice. Gotta go Super Saiyan.
Reen, no! If you're not careful, you'll be drawn into it.
Killer. Let me tell you something. Emma's good, Civ, fam.
What are you?
That's all you need to know. Oh, surprise.
What?
What?
Huh?
What was that?
It was a big frickin' spear, that's what it was. Who do we know who carries around a big frickin' jousting lance like that? And has a giant suit of armor like that? Wonder who that could be. Probably nobody important. Probably nobody important.
Is everyone all right?
But why was she there? Oh, you know, she's just looking out for her baby. It's fine.
I'm fine. That was really bright.
What just happened?
I have no idea. It all happened so quickly.
I heard the sound of something piercing through the air.
Yeah, right through that orb, too. It looked like a lance. But how could someone hurl something that large with that much force?
But who's the baby?
A lance?
I wonder. Who could it possibly be?
Yeah. And whoever threw it was standing right up there until just a moment ago. It was a golden-haired woman, shrouded by a strange light.
Bro, I don't know. I know, right?
Golden hair, you say?
But that sounds just like...
There's only one person I know with golden hair. Stares at the center of the screen.
Laura!
That's impossible.
Useless.
What's everyone all excited about? Hey, wait for me!
That's what you get for not paying attention in history class, Milliam. Yo, dude, check it. It was fucking nobody. Hey, Lance Maiden does Lance Maiden
There's
things.
no one here.
She can do what she wants. This is her castle, her rules.
Not that I honestly expected there would be.
That pale glow surrounding the castle seems to have disappeared, too.
Is that because the orb was destroyed?
That would mean the lance that destroyed it.
The Lance Maiden.
Lance or steel? Why not both? Or maybe it was neither. No, Laura seems pretty convinced it's the Lance Maiden. I mean, she only died like 250 years ago.
I thought it might have been her, but it seems like it was the Steel Maiden.
No. The cat
Still.
knows. The cat fucking knows, dude.
We really are out of time.
We really are out of time. Oh, time for what?
Ooh, you're moving up in the world. I've got a little reward here for you.
And we got a Grail Locket, which means that we can put that on somebody and then we will never have to worry about getting fucking got by status effects.
Drinks are on me someday.
I'm just gonna go check real quick, see if I'm still at max. Yep, still at max. Gotta talk to Piranha. Gotta talk to the Piranha. Remember when this was never brought up again? Good times. Yeah. I mean, it really, honestly, wasn't that all important in the grand scheme of things. Like, who cares? Thank you for all you've done during our stay, Klaus. Please have a safe journey, everyone. I apologize for not being of more service to you during your long-awaited return home, my lady. With all that happened yesterday, you hardly had any time to relax and enjoy your visit. On the contrary, I had ample of time to enjoy soaking in the atmosphere of home. And thanks to that wonderful nutritious dinner after we returned from the castle so tired, I was able to sleep well too. Indeed, for all that happened, I feel surprisingly well rested today. I'm just glad that the children were alright. Sounds like they got a real earful from their families, though. They deserved every minute. So just what was it that we witnessed yesterday? Yeah, I'm still mulling over where that lance that saved our skins last night could have come from. I've only know what you've told me, I'm afraid. There's not a doubt in my mind that it was Saint Sandlot. She must have sensed our peril confronting that strange specter, and chose to lend us a helping hand. Well... honestly, I can't think of an explanation that sounds any more plausible than that. Considering the situation, it's almost hard to believe that it could have been anything else. Well, that's certainly true. It feels like everything that happened last night was some grand dream. I think that of all of us, you have perhaps the least right to say that. oh, actually, one of the accounts of Saint Sandlot's death places it around this time of year. So it's almost the anniversary, and last night was a full moon. So it doesn't seem all that implausible that her spirit might manifest itself somewhere like the castle. I've heard that account of Saint Sandlot's death before. Hold on a minute. Even if all that stuff about Saint Sandlot is true, that doesn't explain all the weird things you did yesterday. Well, I learned a lot about curses from my grandmother growing up. And working with barriers isn't all that difficult if you put your mind to it. Really? Well, I'll suppose I'll take your word for it. I'm not sure I can say the same. I'll be sure to inform the Viscount of all that transpired here. In the meantime, you should be heading off to the next location you're to visit for your field study. I hope your journey is a safe and pleasant one. Thank you. Take care, Klaus, and give my regards to Father. Same to you, my lady. I hope we shall all have the opportunity to meet again soon. As do I. I'd enjoy the opportunity to test my own swordsmanship against you in the future. I wish you all the best. We still have some time left before the train comes, so we can tell everyone goodbye as we make our way to the station. That sounds good. Let us be off then. Yes, curses. Alright, Milliam had her phone the sun. Almost time to go to Corellia Fortress. We just need to bug somebody. I just need to find that somebody first, though. Where you at? Yes, take this book with you. It's apparently quite the interesting read, so I'm hoping it'll help the long train ride pass more quickly. Yep, Chapter 11 of Red Moon Rose. Okay. Now we can scurry off and venture into unknown lands. And talk to these ladies before you go, because they'll give you some lunch. Oh, and we packed enough for your lady friends, too. Wait, what about us? You did muster up an admirable performance yesterday, I suppose. But don't forget, we won't forgive you if you get too close to Lady Laura. And lest you blithely forget, take these as our helpful reminder. I don't think I need the wind to clue me into what they're implying. Must this petulant gaggle be annoying right to the very end? Oh, yep. I've given this fool the scolding of a lifetime, too, so don't you worry about that. Did he really need to mention the wind there? He's Gaius. Of course he did. Also, nobody's at the Bracer Guild. Damn it, Toval, you told me there'd be a replacement coming. I don't see a replacement. Well, whatever. That's none of our business. We still seem to have a little time before the next train leaves. What should we do? It might be best to just wait at the station until the train arrives. Should we wait in the station? Or should we just frickin' go? I don't know, I feel like we should just frickin' go. I already saved. I'm good. But if you insist, I'll save again. Yeah, let's go wait inside. We need to buy our tickets for the trip to Corellia Fortress, too. Hey, Eustace, you want to buy me some snacks? Buy your own food. Lively as ever, I see. Let's head in, then. Damn it, Celine, there isn't enough rooftops for you to prowl around on. Ooh, I could see the castle for a second there. Wait, it's gone again. Well, the forest is quite dense around here. Still, we saw a lot of weird things in that castle. It was one thing after another from the moment we walked through the door. What are you looking at me for? Never mind. That was pretty great. Do you have this much fun on all your field studies? I just wish it was a little longer. Those 2 days went by so quickly. Well, the field study isn't over. We're on our way to our next location, so don't relax just yet. Looks like I must say farewell to Legram once again, for the time being. I wasn't expecting to, but I can't help but feel a little homesick already. I can understand why. It was a really welcoming place. I didn't ever get the sense that social classes were keeping people apart. True. It seems like a place that we nobles could learn much from. I'd definitely like to visit again in the future. It'd be great to bring Fee and the others next time, too. For some reason, you want to see a fight between Jaeger, Fee, and Shirley? I mean, we kind of got that in the beginning of Cold Steel 3, but I see what you mean. You're all more than welcome in Legram any time. I can only hope I'll continue to learn and grow between now and when I next return. After leaving Legram, we changed trains at Brehard Station, and rode the Kreutzen Main Line north, heading towards Celtic. I love how that's just the freight line. Alright, let's go over our schedule again. We're currently en route to Celtic, where we'll rendezvous with Group B. From there, we'll take the Transcontinental Railroad to Gorelia Fortress on the Empire's eastern border. Gorelia Fortress is one of the Imperial Army's largest strongholds. It's sometimes referred to as the wall that protects the nation from the threat of the Calvard Republic. I've heard it's ludicrously gigantic, almost an icon of military excess. It also houses the 2 railway guns and has a military exercise ground on the premises. Weren't those the weapons that Gwyn said he regretted constructing? Yeah, they're these 2 massive orbal cannons pointed towards the east to Calvard. Or more specifically, they're aimed at the buffer zone between us and them, Crossbell State. They are pretty crazy, yeah. It's like you're looking at a mountain of iron. I was pretty overwhelmed when I first saw them. Also, hey Extremity, how's it going? Nice spear emote. I approve. That gets a Laura dab of approval. Wait. You've actually seen the railway guns in person? Yeah, Gramps took Claire, Lecter, and me to see them this one time. These are the mightiest weapons wrought by the hands of man since the Great Collapse. I want you to consider what it means that such weapons have been placed here. Well, something like that anyway. To consider what it means. He has a flair for the dramatic, I'll give him that. Come to think of it, today's the day, isn't it? The day that the Chancellor is scheduled to depart for Crossbell with Prince Olivert. Guess the trade conference kind of snuck up on us, huh? I think that's where Lecter's going, too. I want to go to Crossbell. There's supposed to be this really famous theater group there, and they have a huge theme park, right? That's what I've heard, though you probably know more about it than I do. Apparently President Toa is going as part of the entourage to further her studies. Really? She never fails to impress. I heard she's been getting job offers from a bunch of different companies ready to hire her right after graduation. Well, she does merit the high esteem people lavish on her. She's the pride of the academy. I don't know, I don't think any of you have ever talked to Toa before this. But whatever, it's fine. 9:30. They got to Celtic fast. I mean, Reen has, but who else in that group has talked to Toa ever? Legitimately. All passengers disembarking here in Celtic, please exit the platform via the bridge. I repeat, do not approach the rope barriers on platform 1. Passengers wishing to travel on the Transcontinental Railroad, please wait on platform 2. That's where we're at. Platform 2. What's going on here? All this security feels kind of ominous. It seems the railway military police is guarding the opposite platform. Yeah, I wonder if...
Well, isn't this quite the coincidence?
Speaking of killer bodies...
Captain Claire!
It's Claire! Did you come to see me?
Just a coincidence, I'm afraid. Eisengraf will be passing through here soon, so this station's operating under heightened security.
Oh, right!
Still, I'm happy to see you again. It's been, what, 2 months since I last saw you?
The Eisengraf is Osborne's train, by the way. She really is attached to Captain Claire. Yeah, almost like sisters. Hard to believe both of them are Ironbloods. Aw, Eustace is jealous. He wanted to head Pat Milliam. At any rate, good day, everyone. Let me thank you again for all your help during the recent crisis in Heimdall. Don't worry about it. We simply did our duty as citizens of the Empire. More importantly, what's the meaning of all this extra security? And what is this Eisengraf you mentioned? As in, Iron Count, right? You'll see what I mean soon enough. Oh, Claire's trash as a waifu. Fight me. Fight me, I said it. I wanted to like Claire, but then, you know, frickin' Cold Steel 3 and 4 happened. You just can't do it. A special express train will momentarily be passing by Platform 1. This train will be passing through at high speed, so travelers on the platform are advised to exercise caution. A special express train? It couldn't be. Ah, right on time. How many passengers were aboard the train? There's Toa, and there's Prince Olivert. Oh. Imagine having to drag Crow and Randy out of the bar at 3 in the morning because they had too much fun. So that was the Eisengraf. Come to think of it, I've heard rumors of a special Crimson train. It's supposedly reserved for use by members of the Imperial government. I've been on it before. It's really fast. It's pretty fancy inside, too. The Eisengraf, or the Iron Count in the common parlance, was so titled in honor of Chancellor Osborne himself. Well, I do hear him called the Blood and Iron Chancellor all the time, so I can understand the iron part. But isn't the Chancellor a commoner by birth? He is indeed. However, he was granted the title of Count by His Majesty when he was made Chancellor 11 years ago. Supposedly, that's what led to the train being given its name shortly thereafter. I see. Giller, man, you gotta stay strong. Or just, you know, give up and believe in the witch. So he's Count Chancellor Osborne? Well, it's more like he's a count, but he's also a chancellor. Because the chancellor is a governmental title, while the count is a title of nobility. I doubt he of all people sees any worth in titles or peerage. Reen? Yeah? Is something bothering you? Your attention seems elsewhere. Still feeling tired after yesterday? No, not really. I just happened to catch a glance of Toa and Prince Oliver on the train as it passed by. Wow, I'm surprised you could even make them out. You must have a hawk's eyes to be able to see them when the Eisengraph whooshed by so quickly. Nah, it was probably just a coincidence. It was more than just a glance, though. I could see them clearly, in detail. What was that just now? Well, as long as you're not feeling unwell. We would like to thank all passengers for their cooperations with today's security measures. Transcontinental Railway service bound for Crossbell State, now arriving on Platform 2. Here it comes. Yeah, looks like we didn't have to wait too long after all. You gotta pick Emma. Emma's the only choice. Do it, 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 do it. What? But Fee... It's fine. You get a little bit of Fee as a treat. Wait, why did they disembark if they're going to be taking that train anyway? Hey, there they are! Reen, over here! Come on, we haven't got all day. We saved you some seats. Well, if you'll excuse us, Captain. See you later, Claire! Of course. Have a safe trip, everyone. Whoa, who's that classy looking babe? Yeah, I should have just stayed on the train. Sarah doing traveling with them too. I guess she just happened to catch the same train that they were on. We've received word from Squad 8. No unusual movements have been detected near the Twin Dragons Bridge. We've also received word from Squad 21. They report all high-speed armored cars are in position. Understood. Remain vigilant till the Eisengraph is finished passing through. Once it reaches Crossbell City, have all squads switch to Phase D. Yes, ma'am. Are you sure the Imperial Liberation Front will show themselves? They will. I'm certain of it. Once Fee learns how to properly dress herself, then we can treat her like an adult. Seriously, her Cold Steel 3 outfit is so dumb. You don't wear the bra on the outside, Fee. Especially when you don't have anything to support to begin with. Let him go free. I see. Sounds like Group A had quite an eventful couple of days, too. Yeah, though I find it hard to believe you could have seen the ghost of Leanne Sandlot. That's ridiculous. Are you sure you weren't just hallucinating or something? You can think whatever you like. We totally saw her, I swear! Well, ghost or not, there was definitely someone there beside us. Anyway, that's enough about ghosts and spirits for the time being. I'm more concerned about the affairs of the living. Like, where the hell Toval and the Radiant Blade Master went? Sounds like Duke Cayenne's up to something too, and he's not someone we can afford to take lightly. We didn't run into anything like that in the Dry Special Economic Zone. Though I guess that makes sense, seeing as it's under direct control of the Imperial government and not a noble. I seem to recall that it was annexed 8 years ago. Is that right? Yeah, the Empire stitched it on nice and neat, without much opposition. Now it's prospering as a special economic zone on the coast. Seemed like a pretty lively place. And the revenue generated from the taxes there goes directly to the Imperial government's coffers, instead of the pockets of the nobility. It's hardly a mystery why the reformist thinks so highly of it. Well, that aside, I'm a little concerned about the upcoming trade conference in Crossbell. Same goes for the Imperial Liberation Front. They've been awfully quiet since that show they put on last month. Now that you mention it, that does seem rather suspicious. Is that related somehow as to why we're going to Corellia Fortress? Well, it's not the main reason, but it's not entirely unrelated. I'll let you look forward to finding out all about it when we get to the fortress itself. Anyway, how many of you have passed through Corellia Fortress by train before? I see. Just us, huh? I can't wait to see everyone's first reactions. True. Why's that? Well, I've seen in photographs at least. A camera can't really capture how ridiculous it is. Yep, it's supposed to be this macho gateway to the Empire, but it just seems like it's trying way too hard. But what's that supposed to mean? The gateway to the Empire and one of the largest military bases in the country. I look forward to the chance to see it in person then. Like it's overcompensating for something. Like it's got 2 big overcompensatings for somethings on the top of it. This baby can reduce Crossbell to rubble in 30 minutes. Yeah, but can it make a woman orgasm? No. The train carrying Class 7 continued its ride on the transcontinental line, heading towards the east. They passed through the Twin Dragons Bridge, a Kreutzen provincial army base, and several stations later, it was finally time to pass through Corellia Fortress, which loomed large on the border with Crossbell State. The Ministry of Railways wishes to thank all passengers for their patronage. The next stop is Corellia Fortress. Corellia Fortress. This train will stop for 5 minutes. Please be aware that only authorized personnel may disembark at this station. Be advised that all orbal photography is strictly prohibited within the fortress and is punishable by Imperial law. Any attempt at unauthorized recording may result in the confiscation of your equipment or detention by the authorities. Wow, that was kind of... It sounded pretty severe for a train announcement. Well, we are passing through a military facility. I don't think they're being unreasonable. Do you really think that's the issue here? I'm not sure having that be one of the first things foreign visitors here gives a very good impression of the country. Oh, we're finally here. What in Adios' name is that? The question is, will I be punished for streaming this? I mean, probably. Daddy Osborne's gonna lock me up in his sex dungeon. Anyway, welcome to Corellia Fortress, everyone. It is, pretty gigantic. Huh. The scale is just... This is Corellia Fortress? This entire place is built from iron and concrete? Just how much money has the army dumped into building all of this? Yeah, that was about as entertaining as I'd hoped. Not that I'm surprised, I thought the same things when I first saw it. That's right, we're meeting Olaf today. From the crossbow side, all you can see is a cliff, though. Yeah, but those 2 railway guns still poke out through it. Hey, instructor? What did you bring us out here to show us? What else? We're here so you can see the true essence of what makes an army. What comprises the military strength and forms its foundation. And what other place in the Empire has that on display as clearly as here. I like this chapter a lot for this second half. Because this is where it really hammers in the themes of the game. The themes of what Cold Steel is all about. Blood and iron. It also has some really nice set pieces, so I mean, I'm all for that. Who are they? Engineers and tradesmen mostly. You'll see a lot of them around here. Keeping a fortress this size up and running is a full-time job for more than just the military's people. So it seems. It's almost like its own town here. On the other side of this fortress, it's more or less a straight shot to Crossbell City, right? To think that such a bustling center of trade is so close to a massive military facility like this? Yeah, Crossbell City is only about 30 minutes away by train. From the top of the fortress, you can even see the skyscraper where the trade conference is going to take place.
I see you've arrived.
This part of the game turns the game from slice of life to action. I wouldn't say it completely makes the shift in this game at all, but I feel like you start getting the sense of the scale of things. The end of Chapter 4 and right about here is a clear defining point as well.
Oh,
Instructor Neidhart!
Good morning, Major Neidhart. Instructor Valestein of Thor's Military Academy, homeroom teacher for Class 7. Reporting the arrival of myself and all students in my care.
acknowledging your arrival at 11:30 hours. Welcome to Gorelia Fortress.
That's right, it's time to be military as fuck.
In addition to my teaching duties at the Academy, I hold the rank of Major in the Imperial Army's 4th Armored Division. I'll be acting as your guide, as well as your instructor for special lectures during your time here at the fortress.
That's right, we're getting special lectures.
Now, if you'll follow me...
It's gonna fucking suck. So you see, kids, that's why I got all the recessive genes, and I challenged my brother to a fight on top of Metal Gear. Wait, those don't exist yet. Damn, 6 guys, only 2 beds. Sounds like my kind of room. Wait, shit, no, my bad. Including today, you have 2 days remaining in this month's field study. However, we won't be assigning you any tasks during that time. Instead, you'll be participating in a series of special lectures and a field trip. A field trip? Here? So what exactly does that entail, instructor? At 1400 hours today, a joint military exercise will be taking place at Gorelia's Proving Ground. The 4th and 5th Armored Divisions will both be participating, and you will be observing it. We're gonna watch a military exercise? The 4th Armored Division, huh? 4th Armored Division is led by none other than Elliot's dad, Lieutenant General Olaf Craig. By all accounts, it's one of the strongest armored divisions in the Imperial Army. And did you know our friend the Major here is their most promising young member? It's true. Moving on. As I said, you'll only be observing this exercise, not actively participating. I imagine that has some of you feeling rather relieved, doesn't it? It does sound like a pretty easy assignment after all. But we'll see how many of you feel the same after experiencing it for yourselves. That's all from me. It's currently 11:50 hours. Lunch has been prepared for you in the mess hall. I'd advise you all to eat. Your field trip isn't something to be undertaken on an empty stomach. Get a load of that slop. So, this food. Let's see what we got here. Got a glass of water. We got what looks like a stew that kind of just looks like crap. A hard loaf of bread. A cut up apple. Some slices of cheese. And what appears to be Spam. Mmm, delicious. We have salty corned beef, and I think I'm getting a hint of peas from this soup. You could use this bread as a lethal projectile. I do think it wouldn't have hurt to use a few more herbs, or flavors in general. Calling this edible would be generous. I've heard plenty of rumors about the food they serve in the Imperial Army, but I wouldn't have guessed they'd all be true. I didn't think the food they served in the mess hall at Zender Gate was all that bad, though. I don't think it would kill them to serve something a little more appetizing. This is the exact same thing they served when I came here with my class last year. Probably from the same batch, too, by the look of it. It really brings back memories. I was pretty surprised the first time my dad brought me here to eat Tier 2. You guys really think it's that bad? Really brings back memories for me, too. At least there's some cheese and an apple. Food served in the army makes use of common ingredients that are easy to preserve and store. The ingredients used to make the food on your trays can easily be stockpiled in large quantities. So even if a war were to break out, a meal like this could still be served without any trouble. So that explains it. I see. So the army serves simple foods all the time to avoid the decrease in morale from wartime rationing? Well, not all the time. However, one can think of this food as a philosophical statement coming from the continent's strongest army. In the sense that it suggests that soldiers should live and work each day as though a war effort depends on them. Every day? So they should be just as tense during times of peace as during times of war? Well, it's a bit too much mind over matter idealism for my taste, but it's worth being aware of. And to throw a different perspective in the mix here, the food the provincial armies serve is actually pretty good. Good enough that you can't help but wonder how they'd cope if an actual war were to ever break out. Sharon would still be able to make this meal using the exact same methods and still make it the best meal you ever had? Yep, I could totally believe that. Well, it's not like serving good food means you have a crappy army. I hear our neighbor LeBurl serves up some pretty tasty food in their army. LeBurl's army is fairly elite, probably because the threat of being neighbors to the Empire keeps them tense. I feel a little conflicted hearing you say that. Well, these things are all about finding a good balance. Variety is the spice of life, you know. If you eat nothing but dull, bland food all the time, well, you know what they say. You are what you eat. I could do with fewer of your pithy remarks in my diet, Instructor Valentine. Anyway, as you heard, there's going to be a military exercise at the Proving Ground at 2 in the afternoon today. It's 12:30 right now, so you have an hour to do whatever you like. They'll make an announcement half an hour before, so be sure to listen for it and do whatever it tells you. Understood. So when you say whatever we like, does that mean we can tour the fortress? Of course! You're welcome to roam around as long as you don't poke your nose into any restricted areas. So go ahead and explore, there's plenty worth seeing here, like the command center. Though if you're feeling a little tired from your field studies so far, you're welcome to rest up in your rooms. It would be a shame to waste such a valuable opportunity. I suppose I should at least get a general overview of the fortress. So we have some control again. It means we have to go around and talk to a few people before we can progress the story. So I might as well stay stuff. Sure ain't the food that puts a smile on my face, that's for sure. I don't think I could keep this slop down if I didn't have these letters to take my mind off of it. What, did you come back to complain about the food some more? We don't serve that food every day. Just 6 days out of 7. So you can buy some hashed beef rice and some roasted coffee. Why would you do that? That's so freaking expensive, guys. Yeah, this mess hall looks way too small to serve frickin' 11,000 soldiers. Oh yeah, Tobal gave me a call about what happened in Legram. So you had a mechanical monster show up outside the city limits? Yeah, Tobal looked pretty concerned when we first mentioned it to him too. Do you know anything about them? Well, I'm no stranger to the group that makes them. They go by the name Ouroboros. They're a secret society of sorts that acts in the shadows all across the continent. A secret society? We don't know how many members there are, what they're capable of. Honestly, we don't know much about them at all. What we do know is they have access to technology more advanced than the most cutting-edge research institutes, and that they've been behind several crises that have threatened to shake the foundations of entire nation-states. And these are the people who made those monsters? If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes, I'd find it hard to swallow, but there's no denying what we saw out there. Well, you don't need to come to grips with it just yet. We call them mechanical monsters like the ones you guys fought archaisms. And lately, it seems like an awful lot of them have made their way onto the black market. There's been one sighting after another these days, all over the Empire and beyond. Wow, that's heavy. Does that mean there's a chance they might be plotting something here in Erebonia? Just in your opinion, I mean. Well, that's the tricky thing about them. It doesn't necessarily mean that at all. There have been cases where we know they put archaisms out into the wild purely to test their abilities, for example. Still, it's something to keep in the back of your mind at least. Right. I'll be sure to let the others know too. I admit the food's pretty awful, but other than that, it's not a bad place to work. Meh. Oh, are you taking a rest, Emma? I did take a short walk around, but everything about this fortress is so imposing. It made me feel a little faint. I feel you there. Looking at Emma now, it's hard to believe that she's the same person who almost single-handedly guided us through that castle. Irene? Nah, never mind. But there's one thing that's been bugging me lately. Ever since we arrived in Legram, I feel like just out of the corner of my eye, I catch glimpses of this small black shadow following us. But ever since we got to the fortress, I haven't seen it. Really? Maybe you were possessed by something. Possessed? Yikes, that's kind of an unsettling thought. It is, isn't it? I'm glad I told her to go back when we reached Keldic. Oh, man. These goofballs. For real. I'd heard about the fortress from my father, but seeing it in person really drives home its incredible scale. Oh yeah, your father helps train the Imperial Army in swordsmanship, doesn't he? I can see why he's so busy if he's going around training all the soldiers in places this massive. Indeed, I feel like the reality of that is finally sinking in for me as well. I have no idea how his teachings are actually being applied, though. Perhaps we'll have the opportunity to find out during today's military training exercise. I'm looking forward to it. The soldiers here seem pretty well trained. Pretty well equipped, too. Like you'd expect from the Empire's biggest fortress. You need to put in some serious prep time if you wanted to topple it. Fee? I'm not sure that's something you should say within earshot of the soldiers. Old habits die hard. No Fee. And he's actually pretty handsome if I say so myself. I bet anything he flies right up the ranks. 'Cause he's certainly flying right up my pants. I mean, shit, what? No. There's not much worth seeing in this wing. It's just storage rooms. It's not important. It's not like we'll be going there later. Corellia is a pretty swag place, honestly. This is the command center. So you're the students who have come to tour the fortress? Yes, sir. He's wearing an officer's uniform. I wonder if he's... This is Lieutenant General Walter, commander of Corellia Fortress. He also serves as the division commander for the 5th Armored Division, which is stationed here. Ah, I apologize for not greeting you sooner, sir. Thank you for granting us the opportunity to tour the fortress. It really is an honor. Well, at least you aren't lacking in manners. Hardly built like a soldier, though. I have my doubts that you'd be able to endure the military's training regimen with a physique like that. You sure you're training them properly, Major? My apologies, sir. Though I hear the Academy has a former bracer as their combat instructor, they must really be scraping bottom. I've heard of the Purple Lightning before, of course, but a bracer is still a bracer. Leaving such an important role in the hands of a civilian is ridiculous. The famous Thor's isn't what it used to be. Well, no surprises here. It looks like he fills in every checkbox, every box on the checklist for a stereotypical Imperial Army soldier. Anyway, as Fortress Commander, allow me to welcome you to Corellia. Keep in mind, though, that we're constantly on alert for potential threats from the east. I have no problem with your class conducting your field study here, but see that you don't get in the way. Of course, sir. Very well. I'll take my leave here as I have business to attend to. He's certainly strict. Well, he is responsible for keeping one of the Empire's most vital defensive fortifications running smoothly. Considering the ongoing tensions between the Empire and the Republic, you should be grateful he allowed you to come at all. I won't forget it. Now, I'm afraid I must excuse myself as well. You're welcome to tour the rest of the fortress, but don't try to enter the command center. Of course, good luck with your work, instructor. I'll see you later, then. Is that a challenge? Damn it. You haven't been granted permission to go in there. Get the fuck out. Well, fine. I guess I'll just do what you tell me to. Wait, I already went through here. Getting my paces mixed up. Let's go downstairs. This is the first hangar, where we keep our tanks. Get a load of them tanks. Seems like this is the hangar for tanks and armored cars. It's kind of staggering to see so many of them lined up in one place. We spent the whole night fitting the old tanks with sea units for today's military exercise. Can you believe it? I've been at this all night without so much as a minute of shut-eye. Once this is done, I'm gonna sleep like no one's ever slept before. Lunch is waiting for me after this. I can hear it call my name. Just gotta keep it up a bit longer. I feel for you, dude. I feel for you. They're like fussy little babies. If fussy little babies could fire armor-piercing rounds anyway. Sleep? I don't know what that means, Feb. You should stay awake and watch me go through Corellia Fortress here. See, they've already got the orbal net in place in Garrelia Fortress. Nice. The legendary Craig the Red will be overseeing the military exercise today. He's the man every soldier should aspire to be. A strong fighter and brilliant tactician rolled into one. You can just feel the excitement in the air. I'm not entirely sure how to feel seeing so many Octons lined up like this. The Reinford Company makes these, don't they? Unfortunately so. I'm sure they'll be using them for the military exercise too. As far as I can tell, they'll be pitted against the older automated models. That sounds pretty brutal. The older tanks won't stand a chance. Well, that's kind of the point. They want to show off just how easily the Octons can dominate them. Well, you don't get the chance to go eyes on with this stuff every day. I'll take the opportunity to see for myself just how competent they are. That's just like her. I'm not looking forward to this. You've never seen any military exercises before, right, Reen? Yeah, this will be my first time. I take it you have, then? Yeah, my dad showed me one the last time he brought me out here. He really does want me to join the military, but I really don't think I'll ever be suited for it the way he is. I get where you're coming from. The more I hear about his dad, the more curious I get. His dad's a good dude, you know? Never did anything wrong in his life. Wow. Nice dick, bro. Yeah, nice dick, bro. I can't believe the size of this place. Oh, given that uniform, you must be one of the students from Thor's. Feel free to look around all you like, but try to stay out of our way. We're all incredibly busy at the moment. So if you don't mind, I'd ask you to make your way to the corridor over there instead of hanging around here. Understood. Thank you very much. Might as well head over there. Might as well do what they tell me to, because we don't have free reign to do shit. Can't get away with nothing in this shithole, that's for sure. Don't wander off on your own or anything. Security is on high alert because of the trade conference. We're working some pretty rough shifts already, so we don't need you causing any extra trouble. Damn, dude. Guys, are you okay? I'm just kind of shocked by how different the atmosphere is from Zender Gate. Well, it is a major military base right on the border of Crossbell. I never imagined it'd be quite this big, though. This place is such a departure from Zender Gate that I can hardly believe that this is the same military. Although, perhaps this is the true face of the Imperial Army. This fortress is the very definition of oversized, and that's ignoring the excessive display of military power. I imagine that the posturing is meant to show the Kreuzan Provincial Army that they could crush them on a whim. I forgot what this place probably means to you and your family. I suppose. While I don't agree with my father's actions, I can't say I'm comfortable with this fortress's presence either. In fact, I find it hard to believe that anyone could sleep peacefully near a fortress like this. Just gonna ignore Milliam for now. What's with that kid? I knew we'd be getting visitors from Thor's, but they're older than that, right? How'd she even get in here? Oh, you know. She gets around. Going to bed. Here, have this. Have what? do, 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 do. Oh, cool. You killed the stream on my end. Oh, I have, yeah. I'm like, what's going on? Oh, yeah, you're already hosting me? Nice. Well, I appreciate the auto-host. Regardless, thank you, Feb. Go get some sleep. Maybe. Or don't. Do whatever the hell you want. Seriously, I could have sworn there was a shop somewhere around here. Kanpai. Hey, they didn't order that container. It's probably not important. Past noon already? No wonder I'm starving. Ah, keep getting trapped on frickin' obstacles. It's a real joke is what it is. That's right, I knew there was a shop here. I wanted to make sure I stopped here before I did anything. Before I accidentally continue with the plot, because they have an issue of the Imperial Chronicles here. And naturally, because I have that in my possession, I should probably read it. The West Lemuria Trade Conference. The West Lemuria Trade Conference has finally commenced. As the first international conference of its kind, it has naturally become the subject of much attention and discussion since its initial announcement. We will be bringing you the latest news from the Crossbell State itself, where the representatives of the various nations attending continue to arrive. The 4 nations' representatives. Each of the attendees is of the highest standing in their respective countries. Representing our nation of Erebonia will be Prince Olivers, on behalf of His Majesty the Emperor, and Chancellor Osborne. The delegate from the Calvard Republic will be Head of State President Rocksmith, and the Principality of Romaferia to the north will be represented by Prince Albert. Lastly, Crown Prince Claudia will be their spokesperson for the Liberal Kingdom to the south. The Orcus Tower. The conference will be held in the recently completed skyscraper Orcus Tower, overtaking the Rheinford building in Ruhr as the continent's tallest building at 40 floors and over 250 arge in height. Rumor has it that you can't even see to its top from the ground. It's believed that the building will be unveiled during the trade conference's opening ceremony. The conference's direction. With the heads of the various nations Western Zemuria gathering in one place for the trade conference, what matters will be discussed? A former diplomat offered his opinion. It is difficult to predict. The president of the Calvard Republic and head of the Erebonian government coming together for a discussion like this is unprecedented. No matter what topics of discussion come up, the outcome of this conference is sure to determine the direction of international politics for years to come. Specialists in the field of policy, international relations, and economy will be watching with bated breath. Economy. Tax increase in Nortia Province. Nortia Province is set to join the provinces of Lemaire and Kreutzen in implementing significant tax increases, it appears. The unprecedentedly steep increase has been met with staunch opposition from across the province. Furthermore, the Rheinford Company, which has its corporate headquarters in Ruhr, the provincial capital, has issued a statement regarding the tax increases for the first time. The company stated that it believes the increases may potentially slow the growth of the Erebonian economy, and has made its opinions known to Marquis Ragnar in writing. Spotlight. The Lesage Boutique. Starting this fall, the head store of the boutique chain Lesage will be carrying products from the Strega Corporation. If functional, yet fashionable sneakers are what you want, come along to Lesage. Sage. Whatever. Who cares? I certainly don't, because Stregas are shit. No, that's a lie. I'm not going to say that in front of Fee. Stregas are shit, though. Oh, boy, you got him. Alright, now I can talk to Million. Aw, I guess you can't see it from here after all. We'd be able to see it from where the railway guns are, but they'll get mad if I get too close to them. What are you up to now, Milliam? You know that huge Orcus tower where they're holding the trade conference? I'm trying to get a good view of that. Oh yeah, they mentioned it in the Imperial Chronicle and on the radio. Can you actually see it from all the way over here? That'd be incredible. Would I ever lie to you? I wish I could have gone with Gramps instead of being stuck on some stupid field study. Why'd you join Class 7 then? Speaking of which, they're going to be holding the keynote session there tomorrow. I wonder what they'll be talking about during it. Would I say that to Estelle's face? I don't know, I don't want him to die. Probably not. Most people are thinking it's just so they can decide on finance rules and stuff for Western Zemuria. But I think it's really going to end up being about who Crossbell belongs to. Knowing Gramps, he might even try to get Crossbell to become a part of Erebonia. Seriously? The prince is going to be there too, so he'll probably just try to shake everybody up a bit. Unbelievable. Toa's there too, though, so here's hoping things go well. I'm sure things will go fine. Well, Dieter has other plans. Yeah, everybody's got plans, but plans don't matter. Nothing matters. The only thing that matters in this world is blood and iron. Who haven't I talked to? Oh, right, there's a thing all the way over here. Been to the motor pool already. Alright, this place. The flight port. Looks like this is the fortress's airport. There might come a day where I find myself in a military airship. You'll find Corellia Canyon to the east. Crossbell lies beyond it. They're currently in the middle of some international conference over there. It's not important, don't worry about it. Normally I tell you how powerful these things are, but you're about to see for yourself. Crazy. It really is night and day. Yeah, it's hard to imagine two places more diametrically opposed. What's wrong, you two? We were just talking about how different this place is to Dry. Dry is super lively, but this place? I think Crow's having withdrawals now that he's somewhere without easy access to a casino at all times. I can imagine. Seems like everyone's talking about Dry these days, though. Was it really that amazing? It was. I didn't know what to expect with the recent annexation by Erebonia, but everything looked fine to me. It has offices, an entertainment district, and all the people I saw were thoroughly enjoying themselves. I'd go as far as to say they're happy to be under the Imperial government's control. I don't know if I'd go that far. Oh? Little Bird told me Chancellor Osborne was the one behind the annexation in the first place. It also told me he used some pretty forceful tactics to get them to agree. And of course, most of their tax money takes a brand new detour straight into the Imperial government's pockets. I wouldn't be surprised if he made that annexation happen just to fatten his pocketbook. But paying taxes is a citizen's duty! It's only natural that they do so now that they're under Erebonia's protection, right? Sounds like this is a pretty complicated issue. Lick them boots, Machias. Sure, I've heard the claims that Chancellor Osborne's main priority is Erebonian territorial expansion. Am I being too hard-headed? You're one stubborn kid. Oh well, we're here anyway. Might as well try to enjoy it. Yes, a little bird. Fun fact, did you know that a crow is a bird? And that a group of crows is called a murder? This bulletin is to inform all Thor students that preparations for today's military exercise are now complete. Please assemble in the hangar immediately. Your transport is standing by. I repeat. That's Instructor Neidhart. The time must have passed by more quickly than I thought. I suppose I should start making my way towards the hangar. Maybe I'll run into the others on my way. Oof. We boarded the armor cars and set off towards the proving grounds. Oh yeah, I get to ride around in tanks. The inside of the armored cars was narrow and cramped, and the smell of machine oil hung in the musty air. The cars shook and rattled over the uneven ground, tumbling around like an iron coffin on wheels. Eventually, after enduring 10 minutes of jaw-rattling travel, unable to even peek outside at the scenery, we finally arrived at Grellia Fortress's military proving grounds. Welcome to the Grellia Fortress Annex. That's a lot of tanks. Wow, Oxen main battle tanks. There are plenty of older model tanks out there too. Even looks like they have airships here. Oh yeah, like the ones we saw in Nord. Welcome. Oh. So that's Elliot's dad? I don't see the family resemblance. Looks like the hair made the jump from father to son, though. Reporting, Lieutenant General. Very good, Neidhart. And Instructor Valestein, I believe. Pleased to meet you. It's an honor to make your acquaintance, Lieutenant General Craig. Allow me to extend my deepest thanks for agreeing to cooperate with us for the Academy's curriculum today. Think nothing of it. Many of these fine youngsters may one day hold positions in the Imperial Army after all. Besides, I owe a lot to old General Van Dyke. Ah, and these must be. What a piercing stare. So this is Craig the Red. Elliot, my boy, it's so good to see you again! Huh? It must be half a year now since I last saw you. How have you been? That's a sharp-looking uniform you've got, too. I've seen the photos, but it looks even better on you in person. Dad, come on. You've still got a long way to go if you want to put on some real muscle. There's a part of me that hopes you'll stay my little cherub forever. But you're a man of Erebonia, and the men of the Empire must be strong, stout, and ready for action. It was for your own good as a man that I held back my tears and enrolled you in that military academy. Dad, I can't breathe. I feel like everything I've been told about him was a lie. There do seem to be some differences from the stories. You kidding me? He seems like a cool guy. What a delightful commanding officer you have, Major. That facepalm. Words fail me. Dad, knock it off. I'll tell Fiona. Moving right along. Yeah, I need to frickin' crop that and make that an emote. Facepalm Neidhart. I'm Lieutenant General Olaf Craig, commander of this Imperial Army's 4th Armored Division. I've been entrusted with the role of overseeing today's joint military exercise. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Likewise, sir. It's a pleasure, sir. You've got one heck of a dad, Elliot. Believe me, I feel it in the bones. Now, let me give you a brief rundown of what will be happening. This exercise will consist of a simulated battle conducted by 2 of our armored divisions. Armored regiments at the formation center, infantry, armored cars, and airships will work in tandem. using their maneuverability to their fullest to obliterate the targets. As our targets today, we'll be using previous model tanks that have been decommissioned from service. Autopilot functionality will allow them to evade and return fire, but they've only been armed with paint bullets. However, all other regiments taking part in today's exercise will have been equipped with live ammunition. Huh? So you intend to actually destroy the other tanks? It would hardly be a live fire exercise if we didn't. The current time is 1400 hours. Right on schedule. Anyway, we're gonna see some shit get blasted. We'll now begin today's joint military exercise. Armored Divisions 4 and 5, commence combat operations. Glory to the Empire and the Imperial Army. Begin. Yes, sir. 5th Armored Division. Armored Regiment will advance first. Armored Car Regiment and Infantry Regiment. Follow their lead. 4th Armored Division. Armored Regiment and Infantry Regiment. Advance together. Armored Car Regiment, deploy to the left and right. Rip. Damn, dudes. I thought you said these things here return fire. That sure doesn't look like they can return fire. Wow. It's certainly potent. So this is the kind of firepower it takes to fight a modern war? You said those tanks are called Oxens. Yeah, they're a type of main battle tank the Reinford Company developed 2 years ago. I've seen their spec sheets, but seeing their power firsthand tells you what numbers and decimal points don't. They might be the strongest heavy tanks on the continent. And the Imperial Army's got a couple hundred of those waiting in the wings, huh? That's kinda crazy. You try fighting things like these head-on, you won't stand a chance. That's as true for our own nation as it is for others. I just can't get used to this. Just the sound of the artillery firing is enough to make me start shaking. I don't think that's something you should get used to. I mean, the sound in gun and warfare ever stop bothering you, I'd be worried. Green? I guess this is another kind of strength. Thus, the military exercise came to an end. The 4th Armored Division, led by Lieutenant General Craig, withdrew to an encampment near the fortress. Meanwhile, we returned to the fortress where Major Neidhart outlined the results of the training exercise. After that... Again, I don't think this music is really fitting for what just happened. Alright, killer. Get some rest. Oh, the stream's dying on you? That's not good. Because if the stream's dying on you, that might mean... Well, no, I'm not dropping many frames. I'm actually, like, dropping, like, no frames at all here. Okay. Have a good night. Oyasumi. Sorry you had to wait for us to finish. Don't worry about it. We're the guests here after all. Thank you for your consideration. At the very least, I'd say dinner's a million times better than lunch was. I mean, it's Ash Beef Day. That's an Imperial Army tradition, isn't it? Ooh, just the smell's making me hungry. Oh yeah, where'd your instructor go? She's a real looker. I was hoping to get a chance to talk to her. She went to see the fortress commander with Instructor Neidhart. She did ask us to eat without her tonight. Ah, right, well, if she's with Major Neidhart. It's hard to compete with those guys from the 4th Armored Division. Be enough if they just had Craig the Red, but they've got the Major too, and he's kinda scary. Like a division of muscle men. Anyway, we shouldn't keep you tied up any longer. Your hash beef's gonna go cold. See you tomorrow, guys. That looks a little better, at least. Wow, it's actually delicious. It's like night and day compared to what we had for lunch. And you're telling me. Aw, come on, guys. What's with all the gloomy faces? You think you guys might have had a bit too rosy of an outlook? What were you expecting to see out there? I'm sure you can understand at least a little of how we feel. It's like, has everything we've learned in our time at the Academy been for nothing? Academics, the arts, individual skill in combat. None of those matter in the slightest in real warfare, do they? It's true. If all you're looking to do is fight a war, you don't need any of those. All you need is plenty of troops at your command, the latest weaponry, and overwhelming firepower. Assuming you know the tactics to use them well and a strategy that employs them effectively, I suppose. The Oxens are even more powerful than I was expecting them to be, too. I remember my mother boasting about their capabilities when she was trying to sell them to the army 2 years ago, but... to be honest, I'm feeling somewhat disheartened as well. I can't see there being a place for swords on the battlefield with weapons like those on the front lines. Well, I don't think that means individual combat skill doesn't matter at all. Still, I think maybe we've been misunderstanding something important all this time. What we saw in that military exercise today was power in its purest form. It has no morality of its own. It exists to bring about a result, regardless of the ideals or principles of those who wield it. That's true. In a sense, the same could be said of a sword or a gun. And all the way up to something as huge as Corellia railway guns, too. I think I finally understand why they wanted us to watch that military exercise in the first place. They could have taught us in a less roundabout fashion. Well, looks like you didn't wait for me to start the party. Instructor Sarah? So you spoke with the commander? Sure did. I got up-to-date info on the trade conference, too. As well as all the latest on the terrorists. So there's new information about the Imperial Liberation Front? Anyway, before I get to that, let me explain what you'll be doing tomorrow. In the morning, you're scheduled to participate in the Imperial Army's physical fitness training. In the afternoon, you'll be attending a special lecture, where I'll bring you up to speed on that info I just mentioned. After that, you've been granted special permission to view the railway guns. I see. Looking forward to that. Sounds like we got a pretty packed schedule. Well, we did bring you all the way out here, so you might as well get the most out of it. Every nation possesses power in the form of a military, whether that military is large or small. Corellia Fortress just happens to have that power in a very striking, easy to understand form. As students of a military academy, you have an obligation to know the scale of the power the Empire of Erebonia wields at present, a power you might one day be in charge of yourselves. What? Anyway, even a meeting that long couldn't keep me from trying the famous hash beef rice. I've heard it's the only decent food they have around here, so I've been looking forward to this all day. We should probably finish eating. Yeah, though it's gotten a bit cold now. Maybe I'll go and ask for seconds. Oh, Eustace, if you don't want the rest of yours, can I have it? I'd sooner throw it away than give it to you. Fucking Eustace, man. My boy. Okay, that should do it. Alright, that covers today's quota. I'm looking forward to a nice long bath. You know how every time there's a military exercise coming up, the workload gets pretty crazy like this. Still, at least managing inventory has gotten a lot easier thanks to the orbal net. Got everything hooked up on that network over in Crossbell, right? Wish the Empire would get on that a bit more. Think the utility. Well, from the sound of it, you need special equipment to send signals through a wired connection to make use of it. And considering the size of the Empire, it's probably going to be quite a while before it's a widespread thing here. Hey, Jeff. How's it going? Huh? An orb mail. Looks like it's from headquarters. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. This right here is the problem with the orbital net. There's no such thing as off hours when they can just send you orders around the clock. Huh? What's going on? So get this. They're planning on doing some extra exercise tomorrow. That means we gotta outfit 20 Oxens with C units by tomorrow. 20! Seriously? Might as well start up another pot of coffee. We're in for an all-nighter for sure. Do we even have that many C units left? Actually, another lot came by freight just this evening. Exactly 20, if you can believe it. Guess we'll just have to get it done. Crap, at least let us take a shower. I'm gonna head down to the mess hall and grab some snacks. You want anything? I'm doing well. I think everything's going pretty well today. Not well for these engineers, though. Seriously, they deserve a break. And the game's giving us a chance to save, so we should take advantage of that. And we're gonna keep going. I'm gonna finish this chapter by tonight, damn it. Just gotta make sure the stream doesn't crap out on me again. Already had one hiccup today. And you can get a look at Corellia Fortress from Crossbell's side. We've seen that before. At last, after what seemed like enough adventure to fill a week, we reached the final day of our field study. Over in Crossbell State, they were busy preparing for today's keynote session at the trade conference. We spent the morning running through the Imperial Army's physical fitness program alongside some of the soldiers. And after completing it, no easy task I might add, we sat down to a lukewarm redo of yesterday's lunch. That afternoon, during our special military science lecture, we were presented with a confidential report on the terrorists. The Imperial Liberation Front's in Crossbell? That's right, or at least that's what the Intelligence Division believes. Looks like a known terrorist organization from the Calvard Republic has turned up in Crossbell, too. Situation over there is pretty touch and go right now. Oh no. What are the authorities doing? Everything they can, naturally. However, operations are being handled solely by the Intelligence Division. They refuse to tell the Imperial Army anything, just that they have a trusted ally taking care of things. But who does the Intelligence Division trust? You gotta know something about this, right, Short Stack? Well, I do, but I can't really tell you anything. I guess it's not a breach of confidentiality to tell you they're a really strong bunch, though. Jaegers. What? No, I don't know. Yeah, the Red Constellation. That's still pretty vague. I've got a few ideas. Anyway, there's not much point in us worrying about that right now. The bigger issues that our terrorists of the hour, the Imperial Liberation Front, are a bigger crew than we thought. Big enough to be in possession of a state-of-the-art military airship, at least. Seriously? An airship. Can we assume Reinford's the manufacturer, then? Correct. Just how something that large found its way into the hands of insurgents is currently unknown. But it seems to be a high-speed model, different from the heavily armored types favored by the Imperial Army. I'd bet it's from the RF-26 series. There are a number of different models within that series, though. But if they have an airship, that means they're going to be a whole lot more difficult to catch, doesn't it? That's exactly what it means. It's basically impossible to keep tabs on them as it is. With an airship in their possession, there's no telling when or where they'll pop up next. That's quite worrying, especially since Prince Oliver is attending the conference. And Toa's in Crossbell right now, too. Yeah. Damn, now you got me worrying. Aw, take it easy. I don't think you have anything to worry about with Gramps and Lecter over there. Well, that aside, if the terrorist attention is currently focused on Crossbell, does that mean the Empire is effectively safe right now? You raise a good point, Laura. They did target Princess Alphen during the summer festival last month. It's possible it's just a feint. Maybe they want us to believe they're targeting the Chancellor. The Railway Military Police thought so too, which is why they've increased the security level here at home. The Empire and everyone else connected to the Imperial family should be safe. They've also beefed up security anywhere that seems short-handed. As well prepared as ever, I see. At any rate, you finally uncovered some information on the terrorists' identities, correct? That's right, though once again we have the Intelligence Division to thank for that. If you turn your attention to the screen, please. I know that face. Gee. That's the man who kidnapped Princess Alphen and Elise in Heimdall. Not to mention he tried to start a war with Calvard in the Nord Highlands. So who is he? His full name is Michael Gideon. He used to be an assistant professor at the Imperial Academy in Heimdall. That man? A teacher? So an academic. Right, his focus was political philosophy. 3 years ago, he was dismissed from his position due to his intense criticism of Chancellor Osborne's hardline policies. Oh. So getting laid off sent him on the road to terrorism? Well, it sounds like the actual reason he was let go is because he was handing out tracts and flyers in public. You'll find these kind of idealists at the heart of most terrorist groups, though. In seeding a group with their core ideology, they twist it to be even more militant and radical. You can't even reason with them either. Yeah, they just don't know when to give up. Sounds like some other groups I know. So, do we know anything about the others? We crossed paths with what I can only assume were 3 other key members last month in Heimdall. Yes, S, V, and C. Seems like they haven't been able to dig up much info on these 3 yet. Their strongest lead right now is that B may have belonged to a Jaeger Corps. Interesting. He was toting around this machine gun that looked like it should have been mounted on a vehicle. Did he seem at all familiar to you, Fee? Not really. It's like asking someone from BC if they know every Canadian. Come on, Laura. They're working on narrowing down the identity of S2, but it's too early to be making any informed statements. The real unknown is their leader, C. Ah, the one in the visored helmet. I heard he was able to go toe-to-toe with Breen, Laura, and Fee simultaneously. I almost find that hard to believe. I don't. I imagine there are plenty of people in the Empire who could do so. Goes without saying that the Radiant Blade Master could fend 3 of us off without much of a problem. But I'd bet good Mirror Instructor Sarah and Major Neidhart could do it too. I can't say for certain. Look at Mr. Modesty over here. The Major here is widely held to be one of the strongest up-and-coming officers in the entire army. I've heard people mention him right alongside Major Vander. Laying it on a little thick today, aren't we? Going by the family name, it seems safe to assume he's a practitioner of the Vander style of swordsmanship. No doubt a relative of Lieutenant General Vander from Zender Gate. While I would question whether I can stand on equal footing with him, Major Vander is unquestionably strong. He was my classmate during my military academy years, and quite close to Prince Olivert as well. In fact, he's in Crossbell right now, serving as the prince's bodyguard. Whoa. Well, that's reassuring to know. But getting back to the point, it's not just C. We still know very little about their group as a whole. Even the source of their funding is a mystery, so even if they're a no-show in Crossbell, I doubt we've heard the last of them. And call it coincidence or fate, but you've put the kibosh on their schemes twice now. It's entirely possible they've come to hold a personal grudge against you, so be careful. Right. Yeah, we'll be sure to keep that in mind. Mueller. Sir not showing up in this game. Actually, that's a lie. He shows up once for like 5 minutes. Eventually, the afternoon series of special lectures came to an end. And it was finally time to get a peek at Corellia Fortress's infamous railway guns. 1530. You'll now be shown to the area where the railway guns are housed. All of what you're about to see is highly classified. I presume you're aware of the protocol surrounding confidential intel. Yes, instructor. I'm getting kind of nervous. Me too. Guys, it's just the railway guns. I've seen them before, they're nothing to get all excited over. Orion, this part of the field study isn't mandatory for you. If you'd like to stay here and wait for us, that'd be more than okay. Jeez, I'm kidding. I don't want to be the only one left behind. Honestly. Excuse me a moment. This is Neidhart speaking. Yes, hello? Commander Walter. Wait, Mueller wants to speak to me? Of course, put him through. What could you possibly be calling about at a time like... What? What's happening? Is he taking a call from someone else at the fortress on his Arcus? Sure looks that way. Understood. We'll be on alert here as well. Yes. Right. Take care out there. Did something happen in Crossbell? I'm afraid so. Short while ago, the skyscraper where the conference is taking place came under attack by the Imperial Liberation Front. The attack was carried out via airship. Fortunately, they were able to repel the terrorists, and Prince Olvert, Chancellor Osborne, and the others are unharmed. However, it's too early to tell if the danger has truly passed. They really did attack the conference. How foolish! But that's not all, is it? Something else strange happened. What was it? Terrorists were somehow able to gain access to the orbal net and manipulate the shutters that partition the building. Furthermore, they had with them a force of mechanical monsters. I don't like the sound of that. You found something like that in Legram, right? Yeah, we ran to one on the highway there. And they broke into the orbal net? Major, how much of Corellia Fortress is connected to the network? At present, it's only used for inventory and equipment management by the maintenance staff. What was that? A tremor. It came from right below us. Below the hangar. Hey guys, surprise. You know those fancy C units we got? What the hell? The Oxens? What happened here? They just started moving. No one's inside. They just started moving on their own. Man, those C units were helpful. Did the C units start malfunctioning? No, they couldn't have. What's a C unit? It's an automatic control unit we put on vehicles that are going to serve as targets in military exercises. How did C units end up attached to our most advanced tanks? This is really bad. I'm going to assess the situation. I need you here to help fight the fires and assist the injured maintenance staff. Yes, sir. Please be careful out there. Zip. This is crazy. Hold on a minute. Are unmanned control systems really capable of that level of advanced maneuvering? No, they're definitely not. Our current technology isn't capable of anything nearly this advanced. But if you were to apply the tech used inside the archaisms, it suddenly becomes a whole lot more possible. Huh? Instructor, are you saying that the Society might be involved in this? I'd say it's looking more likely by the minute. What are they? Isn't the proving ground we visited yesterday out that way? Just what are they planning? What in Adios' name is going on here? Why are unmanned tanks roaming around blasting the hell out of this base on their own? Well, it seems that last night, headquarters sent an order to the engineers to fit those tanks with C units. Preposterous! I gave no such order. But never mind that. Right now, we need to focus on extinguishing the fires and quelling the confusion. And send a request for assistance to the 4th Armored Division. Ugh. What should we do? Can't say us being able to catch up to them without a horse at the very least. But what's their goal? What are they trying to accomplish here? Whatever it is, they definitely have some kind of game plan. We can't just stand aside and do nothing. Leave this to us. Isn't that... Dad? This still cracks me up every freaking time. Elliot's dad just fucking stands on the tank like this. Pretty sure that sudden braking maneuver would, like, cause him to go flying. Unless he's got, like, magnetic shoes or something. General! HQ's apprised me of the situation. Leave those rogue tanks to us. We can't rule out the possibility that they're a diversion. I want you all to stay here. Understood, sir. Thank you, General. Be careful, Dad. You too, Elliot. 4th Armored Division advance. Take out those out-of-control tanks by any means necessary. Our opponents are unmanned. There's no need to hold back. Yes, General. Ooh, I'm losing my voice here. Better go easy on that. Wow, your dad's really something else, Elliot. I admit, he is pretty cool when he takes charge like that. Well, it seems we no longer need to worry about those tanks, at least. But what are they after? That's the question of the hour, isn't it? We can't let our guard down just yet. Might I suggest we fall back to the fortress, Major? A prudent move, after we assess the level of damage inside. Hey, aren't those... What in the... The Imperial Liberation Front. Whoa, there's 2 of them! There's no way we could have known they had another force lying in wait. Ah! The hangar! And here comes the real invasion force.
Do they seriously think they could breach an impregnable fortress?
They're just terrorists. Wipe them out. Right back at you.
Oh, well, they're dead. That's what you get for being red shirts. Also, we brought some archaisms to the party. Hello, friends.
Alright, let's get this party started then. We're headed straight for the left railway gun. If anyone gets in our way, fill them full of holes. Yeah!
What's the Imperial Liberation Front doing here?
I thought they were in Crossbow.
Well, that is the main attraction. They sure didn't put up much of a fight, did they?
Well, that's because you frickin', like, slashed them in half. But, you know. You gotta do what you gots to do.
Our mission is to support Comrade G over in Crossbell. Our target is the right railway gun. Let's show him some beautiful fireworks, shall we?
Yes, ma'am!
Oh. They're going for both the left and right wings? Shit! It's the railway guns they're after? No! Are they gonna fire them at the trade conference where the Chancellor is? If a shot from one of the railway guns hit the building, it'd blow the place to smithereens. So that's what they're after. The situation has escalated far beyond the scope of your field study. I want you all to stand by here. No way. We can't just sit idle while these insurgents run amok. If you won't take us with you, then we'll take action ourselves. Look, time's one luxury we don't have. I think it's best to have them help us. Listen up. We're going back into the fortress. Groups A and B, you're with me. Let's do this. And, this should look fairly familiar to you guys, because it's the freaking opening cutscene. Although with a few extra party members this time around.
It's no use! We can't even scratch them! What's happening? Who's in control of those things? Get in touch with the 4th Armored Division! We need backup from Lieutenant General Craig!
Daddy has arrived. Damn, these guys spilled strawberry jam everywhere.
This is awful. What happened here?
How terrible.
I can smell smoke. Are they using gunpowder?
They've completely blindsided us.
Yep.
It appears that everything else they've done today was to serve as a decoy, even making the tanks go haywire.
Right. It looks like their real target was the railway guns all along, which means they must be serious about targeting that trade conference in Crossbell City.
They wouldn't! How low can they possibly sink?
Finally get to see the railway guns, guys. Except, you know, probably not the situation we wanted.
So, they're intent on taking the Chancellor's head after all.
Resorting to such wanton violence? This is absolutely outrageous.
Would you say that this is, truly, truly outrageous?
Huh, this does look kind of
Jam.
bad.
Understatement of the year.
Please, let us help. We don't know if reinforcements are on the way, and it doesn't look like we have much time left. We have to stop them before they can activate the railway guns.
Reen's right.
I don't know how much we can really do, but considering the alternative, we have to try. Right. I'm not about to let those terrorists have their way.
Looks like any attempt to convince you otherwise would fall on deaf ears. All right. Reen, you and the rest of Group A are with me. Group B, you'll be under the command of Major Neidhart.
One group will secure the gun in the right wing. The other group will secure the left.
yeah, you guys can move while
This
you're
is an
doing this
actual
briefing,
combat
guys.
situation with real lives at stake. I expect the best from each of you.
Yes, sir.
But it's fine. Time doesn't
Alright,
actually
Class
pass
7.
when you're talking.
Our objective is to stop the activation of the railway guns. We've learned a lot at the Academy. It's time to put that knowledge to the test. Understood!
Oh, yeah. Instructor Sarah joined the party! While she's assigned to the active battle party, the number of support members is increased to 3. So yeah, Sarah's joined the team. Which means... this is gonna be the party we run with, and, why are you in the front, Sarah? Like that? That's not... that's not what you should be doing. Actually, let's go with that. That should be acceptable. Alright.
My turn.
Also, I'm not linked up, am I? No. So we got our charging station. Mess with our equipment. Her quartz is actually pretty good setup. We don't need to really change anything. I don't... unless we wanted to give someone else an action 3 quartz. Like, hey guys, you wanna go fast? You bet your ass guys wants to go fast. Alright, let's dance.
Here they come.
Alright, we get to fight some archaisms. It's fine, these guys are fodder.
They look just like that thing we fought during our field study.
Mechanical monstrosities.
Save the talking for later. We need to take these things out.
Got it!
Do do do.
It's a fight.
Leave it to me. Didn't see that coming. Do it!
Got it! All right. Go! Second form, Gale! Go!
And one for me.
You're finished!
It's my turn. Yeah.
Rude.
My turn. Lights out for them. Good work.
I mean, I don't see why not. I've never actually thought to do it because I've never really desperately needed them. But the action 3 quartz is nice to have.
Those things were the same as the one we fought outside with Graham.
It seems a large number of them are on the loose inside the fortress. I'm guessing that's what got the soldiers we just saw too.
Seems so.
They definitely look more like orbally powered archaisms than monsters.
So these are archaisms.
Are you certain, Instructor?
Yeah, they're a kind of autonomous weapon made by a rather unsavory group. And a real pain to deal with, too. We need to hurry, but keep your wits about you.
Understood.
Keep your wits about you. There's treasures to be had. Not in any of these rooms, though. It's kind of a shame. There are some boxes we can break, though.
What the?
Looks like they were packing explosive charges. We'll need to find another route. Here they come.
My turn.
Sorry, you were saying something?
Second form, Gale!
Second form, Gale.
Now's our chance!
And one for me.
All right. We're open!
I'll help. That was easy.
Thanks to you, at least.
Making progress.
Is that a treasure chest?
Yeah, it's a treasure chest mine 3. That's going on Emma right away. Because, hey, I want to hit even harder with arts now.
Winds, give us...
Go! The second form, Gale!
My turn.
Leave it to me.
There! My turn!
Okay. Yeah. This is it.
Here!
That was easy.
Thanks to you, at least.
I did it.
So yeah, not much to say about the Corellia Fortress dungeon. I mean, it's a military base, but also it's got random archaisms running around. That's it. That's all we get.
Winds, give us your...
The big draw is getting
My turn.
Sarah in your party, of course. Makes the whole thing a bit more
Second
fun.
form, Gale!
Okay. Here goes.
Leave it to me.
My turn! Ha! Here we go!
God, I love fucking Chrono Burst on Zero Arts turns. So cheap.
Go!
Like, what about this is remotely
And
fair?
one for me. Not half bad.
You say as you outdo us.
Nice.
Gotta love them free turns. Anyway, I saw that link quote, so I'm gonna see if I can see Emma's next. I'm gonna try to show everyone's off. Not sure if I'll be able to, but it's worth a try.
It seems this is a storage area.
Plenty of archaisms wandering around here too.
Let me pick things up. Not though those things were particularly good, but let me pick them up regardless. Ooh, a Zerum powder. Damn, they're really giving us the good stuff now.
We'll have to fight our way through.
My turn.
Now. All right, follow me. Leave it to me. Here.
Leave it to me.
Lame.
Take this!
Time is precious. We should hurry.
Yeah, I'm not even getting
That
very
should
much
suffice.
experience from these fights. Probably because I got so much from the Nosferatu boss earlier. Alright, one treasure over here.
Yay, treasure!
Well, another Action 3. They really want me to have nice things, don't they? I guess Laura can have a little Action 3. A little Action 3 as a treat.
You messed with the wrong teacher.
Here we go! Ha! Now's our chance! Here! You're finished!
My turn.
Leave it to me.
Zero Arts, guys, let's go! still alive.
Please.
JK.
Yeah, burning daylight.
Burn daylight. Or daylight. It's not even daytime yet. Alright, this way. And this looks like Commander's swag pad here.
It's my turn.
Here we go.
My turn.
Go.
It's my turn. Here. The battle's over, but stay alert, everyone.
Is that a treasure chest?
Flare bomb. That's fine as a fire spell. Not really something you're to be proud of.
We finally got around to the other side.
The path to the right leads deeper into the fort. Let's keep moving.
Deeper into the fort. I guess I'm going the opposite direction. Huh? That's one of the terrorist airships. I don't see any of them around. Why would they leave it unattended? Get back! Lammy! Ah! They plan to blow it up. God, such a waste of a perfectly good airship. They blew up their own aircraft. That was too close. Looks like they must have rigged it to blow. Thank you, Milliam. Right, your quick thinking really saved our skins. You're welcome. Why set it here, though? It's not like this is the most effective place to put a trap. No idea, but I'm sure it all plays into their plan somehow. Anyway, let's save the big picture questions for later. We need to stop them from firing those railway guns. Right, let's move. I don't intend on letting those criminals have their way. Yeah, Getlam's kind of busted. But not strong enough? Nah, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Ima wakare no toki. I forget how the rest of it goes.
Here they come. Be careful.
My turn. All right, let's do this. Right.
Understood. Leave it to me.
Yeah. Gleaming blades. Go. This is it. Instructor. You got it. That seems to be the last of them.
Now that's why you're class president.
Some of these are really nice. Alright, next up, my wins need to be sated.
Is that a treasure chest?
No, it's not, Laura, sorry. Because it no longer has a treasure in it. It's just a chest now. I'm sure I'll be able to get those later.
Oh, an Norman charging station. That door near it looks like it leads outside.
So this is not the
Probably an external corridor.
last boss of the area,
Everyone,
this is the
follow me.
halfway boss. As you can tell by the treasure chest we haven't picked up yet. I think I remember my very first time playing this, I got really mad because like, there's treasures there. If they're gonna put me in a boss fight and there's treasures, that's just rude. But whatever. Boss time. Here we go. You remember these from the prologue, right? Well, if you do. If you don't, you're gonna get a quick reminder here. Look, you can see Orcus Tower in the distance.
Where are we?
This must be Gorelia Canyon. You can see Crossbell State on the other side.
There!
Those are...
Hey, it's the fort I don't remember from Crossbell. Yeah.
The railway guns.
They're enormous.
They sure are.
Damn! How did they manage to get them prepped so fast? Don't tell me they're just gonna let them rip without even setting a target!
Instructor!
Are these control unit archaisms?
Well, they're certainly not shy about bringing out the big guns.
Ugh, we don't have time for this! We need to take these things out fast!
Right there with you.
Let's send these cretins to the scrap heap.
Okie dokie.
Here they come. Stay focused, class!
Here we go. All right, let's do this. Right.
Yeah, you got it! Okay. I'm bringing the thunder now! Ah!
Leave it to me.
Can I get both of them? I can. Wow.
Take this.
Now.
And one from me!
It's my turn. Arcus, activate.
My turn. Ta!
Okay.
Yeah. Rise, great towers. Lord Alvarian.
Boomba.
Rest in peace.
I don't think they have the souls necessary to rest in peace.
Go. Ta!
My turn. Didn't see that coming. Now!
Here. Go. Ta! Go.
I'll help.
It's my turn.
Ha! Take this.
Okay.
Go. Ta!
Yeah.
My turn.
Leave it to me.
Ha! Take this. Here we go. Ta! Go.
Yeah, these bosses are susceptible to delay, so really it's just a matter of wailing on them until they die.
Okay.
Luckily, Emma is a pretty good nuke.
I'm bringing the thunder now! Ah!
My turn. All right, let's do this.
Yeah,
Right. All right. Ha! Take this.
Now.
And one from me!
Yeah.
My turn.
Okay.
Whoops. My bad.
All right. There.
Okay.
Okay, we're burning daylight.
So yeah, that was...
Great!
That barely qualifies as a boss.
Not bad.
Boom.
A self-destruct mechanism. Does their cowardice know no bounds?
We're running out of time. I'm gonna go on ahead. Follow me as soon as you're sure it's safe to.
Well, rip Crossbell. We barely knew ye. I mean, we spent 2 games with ye, but we barely knew ye.
Railway guns.
No, no, no!
Don't!
Yamete Kurasai. They did not, Yamete. But it's okay, because it didn't do fuck all. Surprise.
What? They didn't launch anything.
Oh, maybe the first bullet in each of the railway guns is a blank to prevent firing accidents.
What?
What?
They do that?
That sounds very...
Sure seems
Dumb.
that way. And now that they fired once, it's gonna take some time before they're ready to fire again.
Seems like if you were in the middle of a war situation, you would want your first bullet to be, you know, potent. Just
Then
saying.
if we can reach them before that.
Yeah, there's no way we're going to let them get off a second shot.
But this is actually just Kia manipulating causality. At least that's my thought. There was a future where those guns actually fired live ammunition. But this isn't one of them. I mean, don't forget to pick up the treasures.
If it's a fight, they won't.
Here we go!
Then they're not going to get it.
The second form, Gale!
Leave it to me. Now.
And one from me. My turn.
It's my turn. Gleaming blades. Go!
No, it's got a crit turn.
Here we go!
And it didn't do anything with it.
We'll
Lol.
cut our own path.
Ooh, a trap chest. Could be anything. Could even be a trap.
Oh, that's a beautiful looking treasure.
Winds, give us your blessing.
Go! The second form, Gale! Now's our chance! Let's go, everyone!
You got it.
This is our real power!
Making progress.
I'm just getting started.
I'm awesome.
A matter of course.
And the Deep Ochre. It's actually a pretty good equipment. It's just a straight upgrade to the Yellow Pendulum, so... Gonna toss that on Emma here, because she needs the speed. Gotta go fast. And also preventing Seal and Mute. Don't want Mute on your mages ever.
Bring it on!
My turn.
Leave it to me.
Go!
It's my turn. Hear me.
Thank you.
My turn. Sit.
My turn.
Leave it to me. Time is precious. We should hurry.
Eh, might as well see what's in these boxes. Just a battle scope.
Is that a treasure chest?
And we got a orange cape, which is strength plus 15 and preventing faint. Which is nice. I think actually it's nice enough that I'm going to want it on somebody. Yeah, I'll take more strength for guys. I'm gonna use him very often. Might as well max him while he's out there, right? Okay, so it looks like there's still a few more treasures in this area, but we actually want to go to that storage floor first.
Enemy sighting.
Okay.
It's my turn.
There. Here we go. We'll cut our own path.
Enemies don't give me any experience though. Ugh, suffering.
Oh, that's a beautiful looking treasure.
Yeah, go our
It's a
way to get
fight they want.
another trap chest here.
Didn't see that coming.
Go.
Okay. Arcus, activate.
It's my turn.
Take this. They're open.
And one for me.
This is it. My turn. Now's our chance.
I'll help.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Lights out for them. Good work.
Not bad.
That lowers up to 900 strength. Oh, we got the Hellfire Quartz. It's basically a very powerful fire one. Gives you access to more EP and arts. Opposed to the Flood, which gives you 10 arts, 8 EP, and some health. I'm more preferable to Hellfire because I like the EP, but yeah. I mean, this is probably... Actually, why not both? Why not both? I live in a world where both is an option. I don't know what to say. I'm a fun guy. No, that's a lie.
You mess with the wrong.
All right. Now.
And one for me.
Here we go.
Okay. Now.
Here.
You're done.
After you, instructor.
They'll see me coming and start running.
Alright, might as well give Eustace a shot at this whole pairing up with the instructor thing.
Here's our chance. Don't mess it up.
My turn. Second form. Gale.
Leave it to me. Okay, burn in daylight.
And there's nothing but a monster in there. Don't really need to fight it. Oh yeah,
Let's get
I'm
this
powerful
over
enough
with.
to scare enemies now.
Here we go.
Pretty great.
There.
Very well.
My turn. Okay, burn in daylight.
Huh. There seems to be a treasure.
There's actually a lot of
Very
trap
well, I
chests
will
in
see.
Corellia here.
Here we go.
I hadn't realized that there were so many of them.
Leave it to me. Didn't see that coming. Do it!
All right, follow me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very well. Now is our chance. Don't let it pass.
Right.
I love
My
Noble
turn.
Command. There are a lot of craft and such I like in this game. Noble Command is one of them.
Now.
Go. That's the power of the 8 leaves. Great.
Domination acquired. Sorry, useless. It's a million times.
Okie doke, let's get.
Here we go. All right, let's do this.
All right, Captain.
Leave it to me.
It's my turn. Hear me.
Thanks. Here I go.
Oh, they gave Milliam a 0 arts turn. Sure.
Yeah.
Whatever. We'll do that. Domination S-Craft Milliam with Taurus Massports. Yeah.
Here we go.
I mean, that's more absurd in 2, so I'm just using the Aegis Quartz. But
That's the power of the 8 leaves.
That
I-
should suffice.
I quite enjoy it.
This is the freight platform. We finally made it to the other side.
We've got to be close. Just need to head up that staircase over there.
Oh, a treasure chest.
That's the Shield 3 Quartz. Not super valuable, but yeah. I'm sure some people have gotten use out of the Shield Quartzes, but I don't know. I never really liked using them that much. Oh, a crit turn as well. Imagine the damage. Yeah. It can get kind of absurd.
You messed with the wrong teacher.
My turn. The second form, Gale.
Leave it to me.
You know what? Just, here we go.
Here!
Poke.
Here I go!
And poke.
Well, that's that. Let's get going.
Yeah, I did have the Taurus course. I was thinking it was space for some reason, but it's Earth. I haven't actually used it. Yeah, whatever. Might as well. Might as well. We're here to fuck shit up. This is the business we came here for.
Sarah here. Yeah, we're almost to the railway gun. Yeah, may Adios be with us both.
Is Group B almost there?
This is it, so get ready!
Alright. Boss time incoming.
Understood.
Gotta customize some weapons, now's your chance. Give Milliam a bit more attack. Oh damn, I'm not at 200 CP. I should fix that. I have some big CP up here, don't I? The porkers? No, it was the tomato cocktail that was the really good stuff, wasn't it?
Well, if I must.
Yeah, I have not been cooking at all this
What'd you
playthrough.
expect?
Probably should have, like, consider it at some point. I actually want someone to mess this up, don't I?
Well, if I must.
Use this, mess it up.
Would you expect anything less?
I guess that's fine. Deluxe Shroud. Yeah, close enough. It'll get up to 200 with a Motivate. And, you know what? I'll give Sarah the miraculous cock as well. Alright. Away we go!
There's one of them!
So these are the railway guns.
It's gigantic.
And they intend to turn this on a city full of hundreds of thousands of innocent people.
Yep. Just casually
Who the
stroll
hell are
out.
you? You're those kids from the military academy? Stay away from the railway gun.
Stay away from the summoner. It summons bullets and it kills people.
Enough from you!
We need to take them down as quickly as possible.
Yeah, this isn't a real fight.
We'll have to fight our way through.
My turn. The second form, Gale!
Leave it to me. I'm break.
Nah, they blinded me. Pricks. Sarah, you're supposed to counter. What's wrong with you? And it... I thought I had Recuria for some reason. I don't. Kinda sucks ass, doesn't it?
Arcus,
Yes, sir! That's...
Go! All right, let's do this!
Leave it to me! Come on, Lammy!
Morning, Deej. We're just coming to the end of the chapter here.
Well, that's that. Let's get going.
Admittedly, I could have saved
Feel
that
like I'm
for
going stronger.
something more important, but
I did it!
yeah, you know what? It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Ooh, I got a ping. Do. Oh, thank you for the host, Deej. I really appreciate it.
This isn't the first time I've crossed swords with the Imperial Liberation Front.
Spoken line and written line are different there.
They don't seem really strong, just really obstinate.
what would push them to go this far?
We can discuss that later.
Right. We need to stop the railway gun first.
Get back!
Alright. Time for the boss of Chapter 5. S.
It would have been smarter to stay away, S.
The S is for
I'm impressed
sucks.
you saw me coming, Purple Lightning. I see the rumors about you weren't just trumped-up stories.
I love a good compliment, but getting one from a terrorist just doesn't put a spring in my step.
Yeah, but what about a terrorist with a split dress like that? God damn.
Still, I suppose the fact you're here means the other ringleaders must be over at the other gun.
V certainly is.
And C, but we don't talk about him.
As for Gideon, I'm sorry to say he lost his life in Crossbell a short while ago.
What?
He got filled full of bullets.
He did?
Aw, I feel
I just
bad for
received
the
a call about it
terrorist.
a few minutes ago.
I can't believe the guy who tried to kill us on multiple occasions died. Oh no.
Apparently, he was killed by a real top-rate Jaeger Corps hired by your friend, the Blood and Iron Chancellor. Poor guy. I heard it was practically a massacre.
Oh yeah, they got filled full of holes. It was pretty.
What a terrible
Pretty
way to
great.
go.
Well, Gramps isn't exactly known for his bountiful sense of mercy.
If you don't want to die like a dog, don't run around snapping your fangs at everyone.
You keep talking like this has nothing to do with you, but I take it you've got no intention of beating a retreat.
I don't know if I would say Randy was sad. I would say Randy was pissed about the whole thing.
It sounds like you've got the railway gun set to automatic firing mode, too.
I was wondering what that sound was.
It was loading another round!
Oh, I was hoping you'd miss it in all your babbling. It's got, 10 minutes or so to go.
Okay, we gotta beat S in 10 minutes.
Conniving witch. You can let us past, or we're going to force our way through. Your choice.
Careful. She's a dangerous one to tangle with. And she's hiding something.
Right again.
No, she's got
Damn.
two of these assholes.
Giant archaisms!
Ooh, for borrowed muscle, I've really taken a liking to them.
Oops. Sorry about that.
Gideon might have fallen, but it's not too late. To send the Chancellor to join him on his way to Gehenna!
How about you go instead?
Crossbell's counting on us. Strike with everything you've got!
Let's rock!
Yeah, geez, Reen, your future wife's there.
Think you can satisfy me, little kittens?
Lewd.
Okay.
Thanks!
Let's do this!
Okay, they're still alive.
How about this?
No, you don't.
Yeah.
I guess I should cast a spell that hits her faster.
My turn.
Sarah doesn't have an impede spell, actually. Interesting. Cool. It's okay. Marine's got a turn, so it's fine.
Didn't see that coming.
Here we go! There!
Yeah.
If only it was critical. Yeah.
Aren't you feisty? We'll see
But-
how long that lasts. How about this?
Okay. Didn't see that coming.
Here we go! There! Now's our chance!
I'll help. Here I go. There. Now's our chance.
And one for me.
It's my turn.
My turn!
Yeah, seriously, who made it so, Miss, S here was, faintable?
There!
Like, seriously?
Now's our chance!
I'll help.
Leave it to me. I'm bringing the thunder now. Ah!
Now.
Anyway, that's her toadies dealt with.
Towers.
No, Laura. Nope. Because Millium's stronger.
Lord Alvarian. Rest in peace.
I don't even feel remotely bad about wasting a Zerum capsule on this fight.
How humiliating.
The battle's over, but stay alert, everyone.
So yeah, that's how you cheese a fight.
Nice.
Right, guys. Nice.
I've only just begun.
Yeah, I still need to level up the Taurus Quartz a bit more, but it's getting there.
No!
See, at least someone was smart enough to shut that thing off. We did it. We're the best at sports.
Systems deactivated. Thank goodness.
Ah, you got me.
Neidhart has a very nice sword there. Like, not gonna lie, I want that sword.
Shouldn't have expected any less from the ace of the 4th Armored Division. The rest of you weren't half bad either.
I can't believe you could take on this many of us at once. You are one tough old bear.
Neidhart here. We've regained control of the left railway gun.
You guys are in shouting distance of each other. You can just, like, say,
And
hey.
we've deactivated the right wing's railway gun over here. Good work.
We did it!
Oh, thank goodness.
My. You can hardly call our crossing paths coincidence at this point.
This is the point where you, like, handcuff her, restrain her.
Oh well.
Come on, guys.
No matter.
Don't they teach you that stuff in military academy?
Everything played out just like C said it would, both here and in Crossbell.
What are you talking about?
Keikaku Dori desu.
Comrade S. What? How can they still move?
We'd completely incapacitated them.
Go, Comrade S. Regroup with Comrades C and V and bring the hammer down once and for all!
That's the plan. Well, I'll catch you all in the great beyond.
I'm gonna go kill myself now.
She wouldn't.
Just kidding. She got mad style. That's for sure. Imagine if the airship was like 10 seconds late.
Damn.
Like, oh shit, whoops. Sorry, I know we'd practiced that and everything, but damn. Isn't it funny how Crow's not firing with all the other ranged users?
My name is C.
What? No. Crazy talk.
Leader of the Imperial Liberation Front. Allow me to extend my congratulations. You did well, fending off our two-pronged attack here and in Crossbell. But you would be foolish to assume this is the end of it.
Elisa, Fee, Machias, and Crow. And I guess if you want to count Elliot as a caster, I mean, him too, in a sense?
The hammer of judgment shall fall again. I'm ready.
So yeah. So all of them. Yeah, all of them. Compared to us, where we just have Emma's spells. Maybe.
So this is the Imperial Liberation Front. They're even more brazen than I'd heard.
They are definitely not my boys.
So C was here after all.
He's been here this whole time. Wait.
Who is he anyway? What's he hiding? Even the intelligence division's drawing a blank trying to gather info on him.
At least this time we managed to capture some of them alive.
Oh, you spoke too soon, got useless.
And they will talk.
Nope.
What the hell? Is this poison?
They drank the bone-hurting juice.
What?
This is bad. Looks like these guys all swallowed neurotoxin capsules. I don't think we're gonna be able to save them. I doubt it'll work, but I'm gonna try to neutralize the poison. Emma, if you've got any herbs you think might help, give me a hand here.
Of course.
Damn, Sarah, were you just, like, hiding that neurotoxin antidote on you this whole time? It's pretty wilding, I'll say.
Do you think they'll pull through?
Not sure. I'd give them 50-50 maybe.
Also, why does Fee have it too?
Even if we can keep them alive, there's no guarantee they'll regain consciousness.
Yeah, like seriously, cast Free Courier on them, it's fine.
No.
It affects AoE, so you can hit them all at once too.
Why? Why would they go this far? These are the kinds of people we're dealing with.
With some quick thinking, hard fighting, and a little luck, we were able to stop a potentially devastating terrorist attack in its tracks. But with the political climate as it was, this incident, overshadowed by the crisis in Crossbell, was never made public.
The heroes were left unknown forever.
In the days that followed, we still felt shaken, our eyes newly opened to the dangers facing our homeland, both outside and within.
But hey, on that ominous note, we beat Chapter 5! We did it!
Keep up the good work!
Independence for Crossbell.
Perfect! You guys are the best!
And that's an S rank, because I'm the best. So, we're gonna make our save here. And with that, we're gonna call it an episode. Thanks everyone for coming along to see Chapter 5 here. And I hope to join me for next time as we start up Chapter 6. Cold Steel's a long game. Now that I'm reflecting on it, Cold Steel takes a long time. I mean, I wouldn't have it any other way. I freaking love this game, but man. So, once again, thanks everyone for coming. I'm Logic Blade. I stream on Twitch. You can catch me there at least 2 times a week. I want to make it 3, but sometimes I can't do that. But, you know, it's how it goes. If you guys want to support the channel, I do have a Patreon account as well, if you want to check that out. And if you guys are interested, I also write fanfiction, so you can check that out at archiveofourown.com/logicblade. In any case, that's all for tonight. We'll see you next time for more Trails of Cold Steel. Au revoir.